Okay guys, so in part one of this video, there was an attic leak, and basically we had to come in, we tore out all the old insulation, all the drywall, we bleached it out, and then we let fans dry it out so that there's, you know, no mold growth and stuff like that. Today we came back through and we hung up all the new drywall now that everything inside is re-insulated and dried up and the leak is fixed. So we're just gonna go through and mud these walls and get it all repaired. So this is our new drywall all put up. You screw it off. So when you're hanging drywall back up, you just want to screw into all your different studs, and you want to make sure that if you cut out on a spot that wasn't landing on a stud, you put some backing in there. That way it's nice and tight and you don't have a lot of flex in the wall. After it's all hung up with the screws, you go through and you put this mesh tape on all of your seams, which is just going to cover it up and keep it stronger. After you tape, you're going to go back through with your first layer of mud, which is basically going to start filling in those seams and start to cover up that tape a little bit. This is kind of beveled. That way you can fill this up with mud. And then as you go on your separate layers, you want to get wider and wider so it fades out and you're not going to see a big bump of mud. It's going to gradually go and your eyes won't be able to see it. Okay, you'll probably end up doing about 3 layers of mud. You want to let each layer dry individually and sand it down for any ridges or just any parts that just don't look smooth and nice, because whenever you go back through the texture, you want it to be really smooth and seamless. That way you're not seeing things like this in the old drywall where you can see clearly that there's a line of tape and kind of a bump here. Yeah, you don't want that. So do the best you can with fading your mud out and doing a really good job of sanding so that way it'll stay good for as long as possible. So your next step after mudding all your seams and getting that all nice is going to be spraying texture. That way it matches the texture on the walls of the original house. And then after texture is sprayed and dried, you're just going to go through and paint it, and that's it. You're done. And then this attic water leak should be all fixed up for the client with all brand new drywall, texture, and paint, and no moisture left in the walls. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more construction videos in the future. Stay true.